Hi there, my fellow YouTubers and my fellow Twitter followers. This vlog is relating to this is actually a review, if you will. I was introduced to quantum jumping. Actually, I was introduced to Burt Goldman's quantum jumping from a cousin of mine. Just a couple of days ago, I revisited his YouTube channel, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to try his quantum jumping meditation, if you will, and see the results. Now, like I said, I am open-minded, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I had been doing out-of-body experiences, astral projection, since I was 18. So I've been doing it for 21 years, and lucid dreaming I have been doing for the past 4 years on a regular basis. I said to myself, hey, you know what? I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge my mind, if you will. So I decided to do the experiment, the meditation, the guided meditation. And I was blown away. The whole concept of quantum jumping is meeting another you, so to speak, on a parallel dimension or another universe. I know it sounds out there. It does sound out there when you listen to it for the first time. Well, if you listen to it for the first time, you're thinking this guy is off his rocker. Okay. Now, like I said, I am open-minded, and I have experienced quite a few profound, amazing experiences regarding astral projection, out-of-body experiences, lucid dreaming. The mind, when tapped into, it's capable of a lot of amazing, unique, beautiful things. And I was doing the visualization, and I'll leave the visualization, the one that I used, in the description box below, so then you can try it for yourself, see for yourself. But it works, and it was a trip. It was like a trip and a half. So here I am, visualizing yourself going, like for instance, there was one part in the meditation where it says visualize the number 1 and then watch it disappear in your mind, and then 2 and then watch it disappear, and 3 and so on. And then continuing with the meditation, I was listening to his voice. I also had my iPhone or my iPod Touch headphones on, and I was sitting down. I wasn't lying down. I was sitting down in a chair, you know, trying to get all comfy. And here I am as this experience is going on, and I could feel myself flying through space. It was like I was aware of it. I was like, oh my gosh. It was like intense. You can see the black, you know, the black of space, and you can see the stars, and then I feel myself just whisking away, flying in space. It was like a trip and a half. That's all I could say. In this experience, I quote unquote merged with another self of mine. I know it sounds hard to believe, but this is what I experienced, so I'm just relaying to you what I experienced. So here I am, and it's as if I'm experiencing another me, an alternate me in an alternate universe, if you will. But wouldn't that be interesting, though? Like, for instance, if there are a bunch of us in different universes. I'll get to that theory after. So here I am in this experience. I was stumbling, trying to get to my house, to my residence or my apartment or whatever, and I was stumbling and bumbling, and I felt like I had been beaten up severely. I was just in so much pain. I could feel the pain. So I'm walking up the stairs. I get into my apartment, and I'm stumbling, and I open the bathroom door, and I see my father shaving. You know, he's like shaving. He looks in the mirror and he sees me, and he's like, "Oh my God!". He's like, I freaked him out, and I could see my reflection in the mirror. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, wow. So when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was pretty beaten up badly. And the thing is that in the bathroom, you know how the bathroom steams up when you turn hot water or warm water. I went over to the mirror and I spelled out, "Help me." And then my dad's like, "Oh my dear God," I collapsed. Boom. So then I wake up and I'm in a hospital, okay, and I'm in recovery ward, I guess, if you will, and here I am, unable to move, I'm unable to talk, I'm unable to do anything, and the thing is, I have headphones in my ears listening to music, so I was trying to get the orderly to take the music out of my ears. I don't want to hear this music. I just was like, like trying to signal. The one orderly didn't understand what I was trying to say. I was like this, and the thing is that I could feel it. I could feel everything. It was, it was amazing. And then eventually the second orderly came over to me, took my headphones off, and I said, enough. I'm like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of feeling helpless. This helpless feeling. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't take it. So then I returned. I came out of this, whatever this was, this trance, or I was blown away by this. All I gotta say is, there are other people who tried this and they can attest to it. For the individuals out there who think this is gobbledygook or a bunch of whatever, craziness, try it, okay? And you will be mind blown. You know when you say you want your mind blown in a way, that it's just an amazing, it's an amazing experience. But what I experienced, it was kind of, it felt like I was there. Now here's the thing. So let's just say, for argument's sake, there is another us. Okay, for instance, there is another you. So let's just say I decide, okay, I have choice A and choice B. I decide to go to choice A. All right. So choice B never materialized. Or here's the question. What if it did materialize, but on a whole different frequency, on a whole nother universe, on a whole other parallel dimension? This is the timeline. A, I did this, I'm doing this now, but in timeline B, so timeline B is actually happening in that same frequency. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? And let's just say there's another timeline C, timeline D, and infinite possibilities. So it's basically like a choose your own adventure, so to speak. If you go in this direction, this will happen. If you go in that direction, something else will happen. But it's simultaneously happening on a whole other cosmic level. It sounds confusing, doesn't it? So don't forget to comment, rate, and most importantly, subscribe. Until next time, peace and have a good one.